Hi guys, so if you haven't checked out my video about an intention, it's on my regular page. Go check that out. But now I want to share all the goodies that I bought and how they worked for me. Okay, so I bought this chamomile. Around the time that I bought this chamomile, my home was, I felt like I was letting way too many people in my home, and they were like leaving all these crazy energies behind, and I felt like a really shift in my home. I was feeling it, Chris was feeling it, we were arguing. It wasn't of us. So it's like, oh, I gotta go to the store and get something. So I was reading on how chamomile brings peace and just love and just this feeling, because that's exactly what I felt. I started burning it. So you have to buy like this little charcoal, the same charcoal you used to buy to smoke your hookah. You can buy and put it on this and burn. It smells amazing. I love the smell of burning chamomile. But I also started realizing how we were laughing so much, and like it's like, you know, when you're stressed and your shoulders feel like this, I felt like that's why I felt like it has a feel to it, because I honestly feel like it just made my house feel wonderful. I don't know if it was the smell, or is it because we just wanted that peace back so bad that it was like, I'm burning it and it's gonna happen. So it did. Another thing that I got it was so crazy. So I did get a card reading. I'm into that kind of stuff. So she told me to use dragon's blood to protect myself from negativity. And at first I was like, what? Like, so I do my research. I don't ever buy anything without doing my own research and feeling really, really confident about it. So I bought the liquid and I bought the stone, right? So when I did my research on dragon blood, it was saying like when you crush the dragon blood, if there's people who come into your home who don't mean well, you know, they basically don't feel comfortable in your home, and it's like the energy pushes them out, or it doesn't allow them to even want them to come in my home. So, you know, I did that because I'm like, oh, something's off in my home. I want to make sure I'm being protected. Then I'm just gonna share this because we have to share, right? This is how we know how things are working. So then I noticed how passion really was coming. Like it was on 1,000. Forget 100. It skipped all. So I noticed how like the passion was a little bit more like, okay. So I looked it up, and apparently if you place dragon's blood, like the stone around your, like under your bed, it's supposed to like make you guys want each other again. Well, I didn't have it under my bed. I actually just had it in the drawer in the side. I had them both together. I keep all my stuff together. So I guess by just having it there, I really didn't have the intention. I didn't even know it did that. But I guess because the energy was so great and we were all filled with love and laughter, it just allowed that passion to naturally flow as well. Okay, so that's that. Then I did start burning like the Palo Santo. And the Palo Santo is more, they use it more in like the Peru, like more in those like I'm stuck. I got a little lit before I did this video. I was taking a congratulations, you just posted a video joint. But I feel really good, guys. Thank you. Like, I don't know, like making these videos make me happy and stuff. Well, anyways, I like sharing. Yeah, anyways, so I noticed that when I had my mom's friend come over and she had really bad migraines, you know, they use this more as a healing tool. I read mostly about it in Peru. That's why I just got stuck like that, because I don't know, haven't done like my really deep research. I read about the whole Peru experience and how they used it, and I just got really intrigued and I just went and bought it. So then it's more for like body healing. It's when you want to help others heal. It's really amazing. I really thought sage is what did that. So when I started using the Palo Santo to help my mom's friend, what I did have her do is affirm that she was going to get healing from the Palo Santo. And I also did a prayer in my head, and I affirmed her healing from the Palo Santo. When my mom got home, she told me that later on that night, she felt a lot of release in her body. She felt good. She did still feel a little, you know, there's a lot of, I guess, energy release that she needs to. The sage now, the sage is one of the first thing I started doing. I started, when I use sage, I like to go to each corner. I literally burn in each corner of my home. I say a prayer. I see happiness in my home. I see happiness in myself as well. And yeah, so it's like that one, the sage is pretty much, you know, it's pretty much your own energy. And I also like to tell people that it also depends on your own energy. So like if you are dealing with some funky energy, I didn't say a bad word, funky energy. If you're dealing with funky energy and you start saging, you might be releasing that energy into your own home, which means you need to be opening those windows. You need to release them, let them things out. You are more in a happy state of mind. It's okay to do with the windows closed because you are allowing that happy energy to just stay in your home. This is how I do it myself. If other people have other ways, I am welcome to hearing. When I bought it, after I bought it, I started realizing how vivid and my dreams came with a lot of messages. It got me in tune with something, but it's not all the times that I have those your ways and how it works for you, but I'm just sharing the way I do it. Another thing that I use that I thought was really cool, I thought this one was a really cool crystal. It's a third eye crystal, and it's not all the times that I have vivid and crazy messages, dreams. It's just, I guess, it's only when it's really important for the person. And I think it's when I get connected with certain people too, meditative state. So it did not scare me, but I woke up out of it, and I was wondering if Chris felt like my leg move, because I know I jumped because I felt it. I didn't know I was gonna, and I just feel like you have to practice them. And you know, I got really intrigued with that as well. I want to know what kind of gifts, if I can have visions, if I can see things. So I started meditating a lot. I heard that meditating will help with your, just getting in that state of mind of just letting things come to you. And definitely, I tried this psychic vision powder, which I also burn on. You also burn that powder on this little thing as well. That one doesn't smell as good as the chamomile, but when I did use it, I remember I had a meditative state, so it did not scare me, but I woke up out of it, and I was wondering if Chris felt like my leg move, because I know I jumped because I felt it. I didn't know I was having a hard time channeling, getting in tune with my dreams. Another one that I felt was really cool. So I started, you have to understand that we're all gifted. We all have abilities, and feel it the way I did. So I jumped, and he was like, no, I didn't feel anything. So I was really whoa, that was so cool. I can't believe I channeled that. Which was interesting because when I was really young, I got a first dog, which was a Labrador, and I was really scared of it. I told my mom I was gonna move out the house because I couldn't believe she got a dog. I was really, and then I got over it, and I have one. I love dogs, but I thought that was really cool how I was able to tune into that. I don't know if I gave this power, intention. My intention was to have a vision, to have an experience of being shown something, and that's exactly what I experienced. So I could have. I'll see you soon, because I'll be making a video soon.